I mean, obviously it's tough losing a game like that. I mean, a couple funny bounces and sort of reaction play, and Nilly did, and sort of cost us. But I mean, that's hockey, and for a lot of us, that was our first games in professional hockey, and I thought we hung in there. I thought we had a chance to win. Obviously, we didn't end up how we wanted to, but I thought we could take some good points out of that game, and we've been watching some video, and we're going to regroup and hopefully come back next game and try to win at home.
What were your emotions like in that first game, and then when you got your first point, out of the way early?
Yeah, I mean, obviously it's nice to get that out of the way. I was a little nervous early. Obviously, playing my first pro game, didn't really know what to expect, and I felt pretty good after the first couple of shifts. It was a little nerve-wracking, but it was definitely nice to get that one out of the way.
Any joking between you and Highmore just with how close that goal came to potentially being yours, getting that last-second touch in there? I'm sure there was smiles all around, but it was a pretty close call.
Yeah, I mean, it was funny. It was good. We had a good laugh about it. It's all reaction time, especially when you're out there. He wasn't thinking, and I wasn't thinking about my first goal. I was just happy it went in. So, we had a few chuckles and some laughs, but at the end of the day, it's a goal, and I'm happy.
How much do you take away from guys like Highmore and Zakiras that have been around here that can really help you mold your game and teach you what this is all about, IceHogs?
Yeah, I was pretty fortunate enough to be able to play on the line with those two in the first game, and they kind of helped me out a lot. I mean, obviously they're veterans, and they know what it takes to be successful in this league, and for me to play alongside those two they made it easy for me. Working with them in practice and in the weight room, and watching some video with them, and just hearing what they say, and they've definitely helped me for, I've been here for a couple of weeks now, so learned lots from them, and it's obviously nice playing with those guys.
How much did the level of talent in the O help prepare you for the AHL?
Yeah, there's a lot of obviously high-end talent in the OHL, and you see that every year with the NHL draft. So for me, being able to win 2 championships and be on teams with some pretty special players, it really helped me to where I am today, and it got me ready for this level for sure.
Derek King has talked a few times in media scrums about coaching the junior out of guys or the college out of guys. Being on the receiving end of that, making that adjustment, I mean, what's probably the biggest adjustment you've had to make in order to keep up and see success and watch your game grow?
Yeah, that's a good question. I mean, I think, when he talks about the junior side of things or the college side of things, I think a lot of guys, when they make that jump to pro, they're so used to being the man, being the guy, and playing, 25, 30 minutes a night, and playing, every sort of situation. And when you get to this level, everyone's capable and everyone's able to do that. So, sort of fitting in and seeing where your role sort of is, and trying to, it's trying to get that junior out of your game is definitely, everyone's bigger, faster, stronger up here, and plays are made much quicker. You don't have time. You don't have 3-4 seconds with the puck. You got 1 or half a second. So just little things like that is I think that's what he's talking about.
Was there a moment on the ice, be it in Iowa or a practice, where that kind of settled in for you and said, okay, whoa, I better be able to adjust this quickly or else I might be playing catch-up for a while?
Yeah, I think, the first couple practices, you kind of get used to the speed, and I kind of had a couple eye-opening moments in the first couple practices. I'm like, well, I got to start moving my feet, or I got to move it a little quicker. So, I think I've got that out of my system now, and it was definitely nice to get that first game out of the way. And obviously, like I said, it wasn't the start we wanted to have, but I'm happy, and now we can just keep rolling.
How nice is it to be able to grow together with so many prospects on this team, so many young guys, to be able to get that first one out of the way, but then just to gel and learn together on the fly here? Yeah,
it's great. I think there's a lot of, obviously we have a ton of young guys, and for us to grow together and sort of start now, and I think I'm pretty sure we're one of the youngest teams in the AHL, in the whole AHL. So for us to grow together and be able to learn things and build off each other, it's going to be fun.
Give us a little self-evaluation. What do you see as your strengths, and what do you see as the areas you really need to work on?
Yeah, I think, for me, obviously, like I said, the speed and getting adapted to, the size and just little things like that. I think, face-offs. Obviously in junior I was sort of a bigger, stronger guy, and we'll consider it a bigger, stronger guy, and just little things like that. The face-offs. Obviously now you're playing against men, and they're stronger than me. So for me, I think just things off the ice is the weight room and getting a little bit stronger, and my eating and my nutrition, and then obviously on the ice it's just. It's a little cliche, but getting stronger and faster. My first 3 strides, obviously being a bigger guy, so I want to try to get as quick as I can and hop on pucks in the offensive zone or even on the back check. So just little things like that.
Do you feel more comfortable at center or wing?
You know what? I've played both my whole career. I mean, in Hamilton, my last couple of years I played with Robert Thomas, and he played center and I played right wing. And then when I played a little bit of center this half the year, and then I got traded to Guelph and played with Nick Suzuki on the wing. So I was pretty fortunate to play with those guys, but I'm comfortable playing both. I don't mind.